Here's something that really made me stop and think. When I first came across the Red Cross Emergency Preparedness Guidelines, I was stunned, not just by what was on the list, but by how many of those essential items I didn't already have at home. It was a wake-up call. And then I realized this is the same story we see play out in every disaster. The moment a crisis hits, families rush to the stores, only to find empty shelves and dwindling supplies. By then it's already too late. That's why I'm here today, to help you avoid that scenario. In this video, I'm breaking down the 17 critical items the Red Cross recommends you stockpile now before the next emergency catches you off guard. These are the essentials that could make all the difference for you and your family. So let's dive in and make sure you're ready for tablets.
When disaster strikes, clean drinking water becomes one of the most critical resources for survival. While many people instinctively rush to stock up on bottled water, seasoned preppers know that water purification tablets are the true game changer. These small but mighty tablets are compact, lightweight, and incredibly efficient. A single bottle of 50 tablets can purify up to 25 gallons of water, making it an essential item for any emergency kit. Why are these tablets so important? In the chaos of a crisis, municipal water systems often fail, and contamination warnings are issued. Without a reliable way to purify water, families are left vulnerable to waterborne illnesses, which, according to emergency response experts, claim more lives during disasters than the initial event itself. Water purification tablets, typically made with iodine or chlorine dioxide, can neutralize bacteria, viruses, and most parasites in as little as 30 minutes. This means you can safely drink water from rain, rivers, or even swimming pools when no other options are available. Another key advantage of these tablets is their long shelf life. Properly stored, they remain effective for 5 years or more, making them a one-time investment that could save lives. During events like Hurricane Katrina, families with water purification methods fared far better than those who relied solely on bottled water, which quickly ran out. The portability of these tablets is another reason they're indispensable. They're small enough to fit into every family member's emergency bag, ensuring that everyone has access to clean water, even if separated. And when bottled water supplies are depleted, often within 24 hours of a crisis announcement, those with purification tablets can tap into the billions of gallons of untreated water in the environment. This transforms a family from being water dependent to water independent, a shift that can dramatically improve survival outcomes. Number 2, powdered milk. Powdered milk is one of the most underrated items in emergency preparedness, yet it's a nutritional powerhouse that can sustain families during extended crises. Unlike fresh milk, which spoils within days, powdered milk can last up to 20 years when stored properly. It provides essential nutrients like calcium, protein, and vitamin D, which are crucial for maintaining health when fresh dairy is unavailable. In times of supply chain disruptions, dairy products are often the first to disappear from store shelves. Refrigerated trucks can't deliver, and power outages make storage impossible. This is where powdered milk shines. A single pound of powdered milk can produce nearly a gallon of milk, requiring only water to reconstitute. For families with children, this isn't just about nutrition, it's about providing a sense of normalcy and comfort during uncertain times. But powdered milk isn't just for drinking. Its versatility makes it a valuable ingredient in emergency cooking. It can turn basic pantry items into complete meals, like pancakes from stored flour, creamy soups from dehydrated vegetables, or protein-rich oatmeal. Nutritionists warn that calcium deficiency during a crisis can lead to muscle cramps, insomnia, and weakened bones, all of which can compound other survival challenges. Another often overlooked benefit of powdered milk is its value as a bartering item. In prolonged emergencies, those with surplus powdered milk can trade it for other necessities,
Compact,
making
doesn't
it a
require
dual
refrigeration, making it ideal for both storage and transport. Experts recommend storing at least 5 pounds per person, ensuring a steady supply of essential nutrients for several months. Number 3, manual can opener. A manual can opener might seem like a small, insignificant tool, but in an emergency, it can be the difference between eating and going hungry. You can stockpile all the canned goods in the world, but without a reliable way to open them, they're just useless metal containers. Electric can openers are rendered useless during power outages, and battery-operated ones drain precious resources. A quality manual can opener, on the other hand, is a simple, durable tool that requires no fuel and can last a lifetime. Disaster response teams often report that the lack of a can opener causes unnecessary hardship, as families resort to dangerous methods like using knives, rocks, or even concrete edges to open cans. These improvised methods not only waste food but also risk serious injuries. which can become life-threatening when medical care is unavailable. Military-grade can openers, such as the P-38 or P-51 models, are particularly popular among preppers. These compact, virtually indestructible tools can be attached to keychains or stored in emergency kits. Having multiple can openers distributed across your supplies ensures redundancy, so you're never left without a way to access your food. Smart preppers keep one in the kitchen, one in their emergency kit, one in the car, and extras for bartering. This simple tool ensures that every calorie in your canned goods is preserved, food safety is maintained, and injuries are avoided. In a crisis, a manual can opener is more than just a convenience. It's a survival essential. Number 4, rice. Rice has been a staple food for civilizations for thousands of years, and for good reason. It's affordable, versatile, and incredibly calorie-dense, making it a cornerstone of any emergency food supply. A 20-pound bag of rice provides approximately 30,000 calories, enough to sustain one person for 2 weeks or a family of 4 for several days. When stored properly in airtight containers, white rice can remain edible for up to 30 years, making it one of the best long-term survival investments. Rice is not only an excellent source of energy but also a nutritional foundation. It's naturally gluten-free, easy to digest, and packed with essential B vitamins that support the nervous system during high-stress situations. Unlike wheat products, which require complex preparation, rice needs only water and heat to become a filling meal. The versatility of rice is another reason it's a must-have. It can be boiled, steamed, fried, or even soaked in cold water if cooking fuel is scarce. The starchy water left over from boiling rice can also serve as an oral rehydration solution, which is invaluable for treating dehydration or diarrhea when medical care is unavailable. When stockpiling rice, it's important to choose white rice over brown rice. While brown rice is more nutritious, its higher oil content causes it to spoil within 6 months. White rice, on the other hand, has a much longer shelf life, making it the superior choice for emergency preparedness. Experts recommend storing at least 50 pounds of rice per person. This ensures a reliable food source while you work to secure or grow other supplies. In a crisis, rice is more than just a meal, it's a lifeline that can sustain you and your family. When the familiar hum of modern life ceases and the power grid goes dark, batteries transform from a simple convenience into a fundamental necessity. They become the essential link to light, communication, and critical medical care. However, a thoughtful approach to stockpiling batteries reveals that not all are created equal in the context of long-term emergency preparedness. The chemistry inside each battery dictates its shelf life and performance, a crucial detail when you might be purchasing supplies years or even a decade before an actual emergency. Lithium batteries, for example, offer a remarkable storage life of 10 to 15 years, making them an excellent investment for your core emergency reserve. In contrast, standard alkaline batteries typically maintain a reliable charge for about 5 to 7 years. This distinction is vital, as a battery that has lost its charge in storage is useless when you need it most. Beyond just shelf life, consider the sheer scope of devices that rely on battery power. Emergency lighting is perhaps the most immediate concern. Darkness in a crisis situation is more than an inconvenience. It can be a source of profound psychological distress, increasing the risk of accidents and amplifying feelings of fear and isolation. Modern LED lanterns and headlamps are incredibly efficient, capable of providing hundreds of hours of clear, reliable light on a single set of batteries. They can turn a disorienting, hazardous space into a manageable environment where you can safely perform tasks, tend to others, or simply find a sense of normalcy. Effective lighting helps maintain morale and provides a critical sense of control when everything else feels chaotic. Communication is another pillar of survival that rests on battery power. When electrical grids and cellular networks fail, the battery-operated or hand-crank radio becomes your primary connection to the outside world. It allows you to receive vital information from emergency broadcast services, including weather updates, evacuation orders, and instructions from authorities. Without power, these devices fall silent. Furthermore, consider the life-sustaining medical equipment that many people depend on daily. Glucose monitors, blood pressure cuffs, hearing aids, and portable oxygen concentrators all require specific types of batteries. A sudden inability to power these devices can quickly escalate a managed health condition into a life-threatening emergency. A wise preparedness strategy involves creating a detailed inventory of every single battery-dependent device in your household, noting the type and quantity of batteries each required. Experts recommend maintaining a triple redundancy, 3 full sets of batteries for each critical device to ensure you are well covered. Prescription medications A well-stocked first aid kit is far more than a simple collection of adhesive bandages and antiseptic wipes. In a true crisis, it functions as a personal, miniaturized emergency room, and possessing the right supplies and the knowledge to use them can be the deciding factor between a minor setback and a major medical event. The Red Cross consistently highlights that during widespread disasters, emergency services are often overwhelmed, and access to professional medical care can be delayed for days or even weeks. In such a scenario, even a small cut or abrasion can become a serious threat. Without proper sanitation and treatment, a simple wound can develop a severe infection, which without access to antibiotics can lead to devastating consequences. Your preparedness kit must therefore be equipped to handle more than just superficial injury. A truly comprehensive kit should include items for managing significant trauma, such as sterile gauze pads of various sizes, absorbent trauma dressings, surgical tape for securing bandages, and trauma shears capable of cutting through clothing. It should also contain supplies for preventing infection, like ample antibiotic ointment, antiseptic towelettes, and medical-grade gloves. Beyond wound care, think about the common ailments that can become debilitating during a crisis. Antidiarrheal medication is essential, as dehydration from gastrointestinal illness is a rapid and serious danger. Pain and fever reducers, such as ibuprofen or acetaminophen, are invaluable for managing symptoms when a doctor is not available. Likewise, antihistamines can be life-saving for someone experiencing an unexpected and severe allergic reaction. Perhaps the most critical and personal component of your medical stockpile is your supply of prescription medication. Standard pharmacy protocols and insurance rules often limit refills, making it challenging to build a surplus. It is imperative to have a frank conversation with your doctor about your emergency preparedness plan. Many physicians are willing to write a prescription for an extra 30 or 90-day supply for this specific purpose. For those who rely on life-sustaining medications for conditions related to the heart, diabetes, or mental health, a disruption in supply is not an option. A rotating 90-day supply is the gold standard. Supplies themselves
Ensuring
is
you
the
always
knowledge to use them. Include a durable, waterproof first aid manual in your kit, and if possible, take a basic course in CPR and emergency first aid. These skills transform a box of supplies into a powerful life-saving tool. 7. Peanut butter. In the realm of survival foods, peanut butter holds a unique and revered status. It is a nearly perfect food for emergency situations, celebrated for its exceptional caloric density, long and stable shelf life, and the fact that it requires absolutely no preparation. A single standard-sized jar of peanut butter packs an incredible amount of energy, often over 6,000 calories, which is enough to sustain an adult for 2 to 3 days if rations are scarce. This makes it an incredibly efficient item to store in terms of space and weight. Unlike many other protein sources, it demands no cooking, no refrigeration after opening, and no water for rehydration. You can simply open the jar and eat it, a feature that becomes immensely valuable when fuel, clean water, and time are in short supply. The nutritional profile of peanut butter is ideally suited to the challenges of a crisis. Each serving delivers a significant amount of protein, which is essential for maintaining muscle mass and physical strength when your activity levels might be unusually high. It is also rich in healthy fats, which not only provide a concentrated source of long-lasting energy, but also support vital bodily functions like hormone production and the absorption of fat-soluble vitamin. This is critical for maintaining overall health during a period of prolonged physical and mental stress. Furthermore, peanut butter contains important micronutrients like B vitamins, magnesium, and vitamin E, which support the nervous system, aid in energy metabolism, and bolster the immune system at a time when you need it most. Beyond its physical benefits, the psychological comfort provided by peanut butter should not be underestimated. During a frightening and uncertain time, familiar and palatable foods can have a powerful calming effect, helping to reduce stress and maintain a sense of normalcy. This is especially true for children, who may be resistant to eating unfamiliar emergency food bars or rations. The sweet, satisfying taste of peanut butter can boost morale and make other bland staples like crackers, bread, or oatmeal far more appetizing. This encourages regular eating habits, which are crucial for keeping energy levels up. For storage, unopened jars of commercially produced peanut butter can last for years past their printed expiration date. Even after being opened, a jar remains safe to eat for months without refrigeration. Its combination of nutritional power, shelf stability, and morale-boosting comfort makes it an indispensable cornerstone of any food stockpile. 8. Dried beans and legumes. For thousands of years, across countless cultures, dried beans and legumes have served as humanity's ultimate survival food. They have sustained entire civilizations through famines, wars, and natural disasters, and their value in a modern emergency preparedness plan remains just as profound. Their primary strength lies in their incredible nutritional efficiency and longevity. A single pound of dried beans, which takes up minimal storage space, will expand to feed a family when cooked, providing an abundance of calories, fiber, and protein. Critically, when combined with a grain like rice, beans form a complete protein, offering all the essential amino acids your body needs to thrive. This simple combination has been the foundation of survival diets for generations for a very good reason. It works. Specific nutritional benefits of beans are particularly well suited to addressing health challenges that arise during a crisis. Their high fiber content is crucial for maintaining digestive health when your diet becomes limited and monotonous, preventing discomfort and promoting regularity. They are also a rich source of iron, which helps prevent anemia and fatigue when access to fresh meat is cut off. Additionally, beans provide folate, a B vitamin that supports immune function and cell repair, both of which are vital during periods of high stress. The complex carbohydrates in beans and legumes provide a slow, steady release of energy, which helps maintain stable blood sugar levels and prevents the energy spikes and crashes that can exacerbate anxiety and irritability. Perhaps the most compelling argument for stockpiling dried beans is their near-indefinite shelf life. When stored properly in a cool, dry, and dark environment, away from moisture and pests, dried beans can remain viable for decades. Unlike canned goods, which have a finite shelf life before the can itself can degrade, beans simply become a more secure investment over time. This remarkable longevity means that the supply you build today can provide food security against unknown threats far into the future. Furthermore, variety is key to preventing appetite fatigue during a long-term emergency. Stockpiling a mix of black beans, pinto beans, lentils, chickpeas, and split peas provides a range of flavors, textures, and cooking times. Lentils and split peas cook quickly, conserving precious fuel, while larger beans can even be sprouted in a jar with a little water, creating a fresh source of vitamins and enzymes.
In a world plunged into darkness by a power failure, light becomes more than a mere utility. It transforms into a beacon of safety, sanity, and hope. The absence of light during a disaster is not just an inconvenience. It is a significant psychological and physical threat. A well-thought-out lighting strategy is therefore a cornerstone of any serious preparedness plan. Modern LED flashlights have fundamentally changed the game for emergency lighting. They are remarkably efficient, capable of casting powerful, clear light for hundreds of hours on just a single set of batteries. Their durability and brightness make them an indispensable primary tool. However, creating a resilient plan means building in layers of redundancy. Relying exclusively on battery-powered devices introduces a single point of failure. When the batteries run out and replacements are unavailable, your primary light source is gone. This is where the timeless reliability of candles comes into play. Candles offer a crucial backup that requires no complex power source and can be stored indefinitely, providing a simple yet effective guarantee of light. A strategic approach to emergency lighting involves more than just having a single flashlight. It requires a variety of tools to meet different needs. For instance, a headlamp is invaluable because it frees up both of your hands, allowing you to perform complex tasks, administer first aid, or navigate difficult terrain safely. A larger lantern, whether battery-operated or fuel-powered, can illuminate an entire room, fostering a communal atmosphere and allowing a family to engage in activities together, which is vital for morale. Tactical flashlights can serve a dual purpose, offering not only illumination but also a self-defense option with a disorienting strobe function. Even simple glow sticks have a place. They provide a safe, flameless light source perfect for children's rooms or for marking paths and hazards near areas where flammable materials might be present. Thinking through these various scenarios and having the right tool for each job is what separates a basic kit from a truly functional survival system. The psychological impact of light is also profound. It helps maintain our natural circadian rhythms, which regulate sleep and mood. It turns a terrifying dark space into a manageable one, drastically reducing anxiety and providing a sense of control, especially for children. 10. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds represent one of nature's most perfect survival foods. They offer an incredible concentration of calories, protein, healthy fats, and essential micronutrients, all packed into a form that is shelf-stable for years and requires zero preparation. Consider that a small handful of almonds provides a powerful punch of protein and energy, yet it can be stored in your pantry for an extended period without any need for refrigeration or cooking. This combination of nutritional density, longevity, and convenience makes nuts and seeds a non-negotiable component of any robust emergency food supply. In a situation where fuel for cooking is scarce or access to a kitchen is impossible, being able to simply open a container and consume high-quality calories is a massive advantage,
The nutritional profile of nuts and seeds is particularly suited for the stresses of a crisis. The high content of healthy fats is crucial. These fats provide a long-lasting source of energy, support cognitive function, and are essential for the production of hormones that help your body manage the extreme stress inherent in a survival scenario. Furthermore, fats are necessary for the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K from other foods you might be eating, effectively maximizing the nutritional value of your limited supplies. The micronutrients found in various nuts and seeds also play a vital defensive role. The selenium in Brazil nuts supports immune function, the magnesium in pumpkin seeds can help prevent muscle cramps from overexertion, and the zinc found in cashews is known to aid in wound healing. When your diet suddenly lacks variety, these trace minerals become your first line of defense against deficiency-related illnesses that can quickly incapacitate you. Store a variety of nuts and seeds, almonds, walnuts, pecans, chia seeds, flax seeds, and pumpkin seeds in airtight containers in a cool, dark place. This variety not only provides a broader range of nutrients but also helps combat appetite.
In the context of survival, an ordinary bottle of unscented household bleach is elevated from a simple cleaning agent to one of the most powerful and versatile tools you can possess. Its ability to purify water and disinfect surfaces makes it an indispensable shield against the invisible threats that emerge when sanitation systems fail. During a widespread disaster, access to clean drinking water can disappear in an instant, and waterborne pathogens become a primary cause of illness and death. A single gallon of plain, unscented bleach contains the potential to purify thousands of gallons of questionable water, rendering it safe to drink. The knowledge of how to use it correctly is a life-saving skill. The standard protocol is simple to memorize. Add 8 drops of regular unscented bleach per gallon of clear water, or 16 drops if the water is cloudy. After stirring and letting it stand for at least 30 minutes, the vapor is chemically disinfected and safe for consumption. This simple procedure breaks your dependence on finite supplies of bottled water and empowers you to turn a questionable source into a life-sustaining resource. Beyond water purification, bleach is a formidable weapon for surface disinfection. When hygiene is compromised, the risk of disease transmission skyrockets. A simple solution of 1 tablespoon of bleach mixed into a gallon of water creates a powerful disinfectant capable of killing a vast spectrum of viruses, bacteria, and fungi on contact. This allows you to sanitize critical surfaces in your living area, such as food preparation counters, doorknobs, and bathroom fixtures, creating a safer environment and drastically reducing the risk of household illness spreading. For long-term preparedness, it is important to understand that liquid bleach has a limited shelf life, typically losing much of its potency after about a year. For this reason, many serious preppers choose to store calcium hypochlorite, commonly sold as pool salt. This granular substance is a stable form of chlorine that can be stored for many years. When mixed with water according to specific instructions, it allows you to create fresh, full-strength bleach solution whenever you need it, making it the ultimate long-term investment in your health and safety. 12. Cooking. Cooking oil is a powerhouse of concentrated calories and a critical enabler for preparing food in a crisis. Its primary value lies in its incredible energy density. A single-liter bottle of cooking oil contains over 8,000 calories of pure energy. This is a massive amount of fuel for the human body, equivalent to more than 3 full days of survival-level caloric intake, all contained in a relatively small and shelf-stable package. During a prolonged emergency, when physical exertion is high and food may be scarce, having access to such a dense source of calories can be the difference between maintaining strength and succumbing to exhaustion. Dietary fat also plays a vital role in bodily functions, especially during periods of high stress, by supporting hormone production and enabling the absorption of essential fat-soluble vitamins from other foods. The utility of cooking oil extends far beyond just providing calories. It is a fundamental cooking ingredient that unlocks numerous food preparation methods. It prevents food from sticking to pans when cooking over an open fire or on an improvised stove, preserving precious rations that might
simple
otherwise
calorie-dense breads or flatbreads with just flour and water. No yeast required. It can also be used as a base for an improvised oil lamp, providing a source of light when flashlights and candles are unavailable. Different types of oil offer different advantages. Coconut oil, which is solid at room temperature, has an exceptionally long shelf life and contains lauric acid, which has antimicrobial properties. Olive oil provides healthy monounsaturated fats and a distinct flavor that can help combat food fatigue. Standard vegetable or canola oil is often the most cost-effective option for maximizing calories on a budget. A well-rounded emergency pantry should include a variety of these oils to cover different needs. Proper storage is key to their longevity. Heat, light, and oxygen are the enemies of oil and will cause it to go rancid. Store it in its original sealed container in a cool, dark place to ensure it remains viable for years. 13. Multivitamins and supplements. During a long-term crisis, your diet will inevitably become restricted and monotonous, making it nearly impossible to get the full spectrum of vitamins and minerals your body needs to function optimally. This is where a high-quality multivitamin becomes not just a health supplement, but a critical piece of survival gear. Micronutrient deficiencies can lead to a host of debilitating conditions that can severely compound the challenges you are already facing. A lack of vitamin C can lead to scurvy within a matter of weeks, resulting in weakness and impaired wound healing. Insufficient vitamin D, especially if you are sheltered indoors away from sunlight, can weaken your immune system and contribute to depression. A deficiency in B vitamins can cause confusion, weakness, and neurological issues. A comprehensive daily multivitamin acts as a nutritional insurance policy, safeguarding your body against these preventable declines in health when a balanced diet of fresh foods is no longer an option. Beyond a general multivitamin, certain specific supplements can address the unique physiological stresses of a survival situation. For example, electrolyte supplements or powders are essential for preventing dangerous imbalances that can occur from dehydration, whether due to illness, heat, or extreme physical exertion. Probiotics can help maintain healthy gut function when your diet changes dramatically, which can prevent digestive distress and support your immune system. Taking extra vitamin D is also a wise strategy, as it plays a crucial role in immune response and mood regulation, both of which are under siege during a crisis. When selecting supplements for your stockpile, quality is paramount. In an unregulated market, cheap supplements often use chemical forms of vitamins that are poorly absorbed by the body, rendering them ineffective. Look for brands that use bioavailable forms of nutrients and have been tested by a third party for purity and potency. Store them in their original light-blocking bottles with the desiccant packets, and keep them in a cool, dry place to protect them from degradation. This small investment can pay massive dividends by maintaining your health and resilience when you need them.